The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Returner looking to create better field position. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Moves offense will get the first swing today. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kirk.
And, Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
It's an option look. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Here comes a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Pressure is coming. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Wolverines offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Look out, room to run here. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. 1st down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly to the wideout. It is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He escapes the pocket. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. And the punt. He makes its way out of the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here's the first play of the drive now, the beginning of the 41. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Can't quite get up to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here's a carry for the fullback. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump, and the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed the run perfectly.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's third down and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. The catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of... The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. The quarterback keeps it when he left. And the defense snuffs out that play. Probably should have just handed it off.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. No pass rush, hands home.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. You think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They've got him again. He couldn't escape.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
See if he can make something happen with the return. Quick juke to get free. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On the ground, it's Haynes. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Klein. And make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Here's the 2nd down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. End zone ahead. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. So the offense looking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. On the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They're going to run the option. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
He decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball in the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
He hands it to the back. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Now it's 2nd down here. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Breaks into the clear. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10. And it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches. But it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Hand off to the single back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The back's got it. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Navy is lined up quickly here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught, completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not.
been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Haynes.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
Takes off in a bootleg. Grab down the middle. It's Klein. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. QB bootlegs here. On the move now. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
This is great. This is what the great ones do. Uses his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped a switch from passer to runner. Got a pretty good gain out of it, too.
Looking downfield near the end zone. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the sticks. It's McCulley. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Return starts from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
Navy will kick it off as we start the second half. Here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They get the second half started with their running play. Making people miss. They keep the drive going. It's a first down of the 46.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead. On
first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And they finally stopped it, but a decent gain that time.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So it's incomplete. He caught the ball, but the out of bounds. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. With the catch, it's Deans. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
He lets it go on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Quick throw, the catch is made. And it'll be smart. The line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to chuck it again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Well, fourth down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. The Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. He'll hand it off. Touchdown, Wolverines. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hodges. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, the first half did not go the way they had planned, but boy, They have come out making plays here in this second half. Great completion, big yards downfield, and now they're looking for ways to cut into this lead.
And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. Picks it up himself and still going. Slides. Avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Navy, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide open target. Sometimes those throws are ones where they're tightly covered, but he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And they make the extra point. Trail now 35-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. The coverage team brings it down at the 26. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback still with the football. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Caught behind the line. It's Simpson. The ball is loose. Falls on it himself to avoid disaster.
But it's a good job. Defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Okay, it's third down after that run. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has it. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Defense is coming after him. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine in a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. It's a quarterback keeper. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid game.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Breaks into open space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Gain of 10.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. It's Bradley. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. In the backfield, it's Klein. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down and 10. They'll feed the back again. Breaks into the clear. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
And that run produces a decent gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the handoff. He close to the goal line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Touchdown, Wolverines! This offense cannot be stopped.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is right down the middle.
Michigan, 49, leading 7.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Give it to the big fullback here. He finds some space. Has the first down and more. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been most impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's another sack. What a job on his defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the fourth quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Grinding away on the ground. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in position here.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting. Pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense really clicking.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And he knocks through the PAT. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Quarterback's got it on the option. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Scanning the field, it's Woodson. Grab down the middle, it's Chapman. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
It's a fumble. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges